Let's take a look at problem number 22. I want to solve this using the quadratic formula. Refresh your memory on the quadratic formula. You can use the quadratic formula when you have something of this form. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now you have to have 0 on the right side, and once you do that, then your a is what's before your x squared, b is what's before your x, and c is your number at the end. And then you can write your answer using this formula. X equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So let's look at this problem. We have 2x squared plus 6x minus 3. Now, 0's on the right side, so that's the first thing. You have to have 0 on the right side or you can't use this formula. So a is what's before x squared, which is 2, and b is what's before x, which is 6, and c's our number at the end, which is a negative 3. Now, usually I tell people to go through when they're first learning quadratic formula, and everywhere you have a variable, replace it with parentheses. So we're going to have negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. This helps with the signs. Let's see, wherever we have a b, we'll put in 6. Wherever we have an a, we'll put in 2. And wherever we have a c, we'll put in negative 3. So that gives us negative 6 plus or minus. 6 squared is 36. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8 times a negative 3 gives us a positive 24 over 4. Which gives us negative 6 plus or minus 60, I believe. Yeah. 4. Which simplifies, I believe. 60 is 2 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 5. 15, 30, 60. Okay. Now, remember with the square root, after we do the prime factorization, with square root we're looking for pairs of something. Here's a pair of 2's, so that's going to come out as a single 2. So we got negative 6 plus or minus 2, and then we're left with 3 times 5 inside. Again, you can only bring them out if there are a pair of them over 4. Now, I always say this should have its own name, like the 3-number rule or something. But if you can divide this number, and this number by the same number, do so. They're all divisible by 2. So that gives us negative 3 plus or minus 1 square root of 15 over 2, which gives us negative 3 plus or minus square root of 15 all over 2. Negative 3 plus or minus square root of 15 over 2 looks like C. Let's double check that. 22C. And that's our answer.